Hi, this is Rainbow Harmony, here to help you find balance and peace to live a more colorful life. And this is a pick a card reading called This Reading Will Make You Feel Like a Million. So my intention with this reading is to pull a message for you that will be very specific for you, a message that you need to hear right now that is going to boost your spirits, boost your confidence, and bring out some of the best aspects of you, or maybe messages of what's coming into your life. I just want to keep this really open. All I know is I really want to boost your spirits. This is a timeless reading. However, when I'm doing this reading, it's Mercury retrograde right now. The energy can be kind of intense. There can be random things that are happening or frustrating events, sometimes a heavy energy during this period. So I'm hoping that this reading will just provide you with some relaxation and some comfort and the uplifting message that you need to hear right now. These are some of the most favorite readings for me to do. I absolutely love to help boost your confidence and boost your spirits. So just go ahead and relax and take some deep breaths and really tap into the energy right now. I have really set the intention that the message that is meant for you will find you and that this will be as specific as possible. Keep in mind, however, that this is a general reading. It may not resonate with everyone. There could be parts that resonate with you, parts that don't. So only take the messages that resonate with you, okay? So today you get to choose a deck that you like the most. Maybe you've been on my channel before and you know the different decks, or maybe not. Maybe this is your first time here. So go ahead and just choose a deck or a number that you like the most, and that will be how we get your message. So number 1 is my Wildwood deck. Number 2 is the Wild Unknown Tarot. Number 3 is the Enchanted Tarot. And number 4 is the Universal Angel deck. So once you have chosen your deck, you can head to the comments below. My lovely subscribers help me with posting the timestamps. I really appreciate your support with that. And if you choose number 1, we're going to get started. All right, so for those of you guys who choose number 1, the Wildwood Tarot, let's go ahead and get a message for you to boost your spirits right now, to boost your confidence, anything you need to know, positive message, positive energy. Yes, I love these cards that are coming out. Wonderful. You know, setting the intention before you pull tarot cards can really make a big difference in the messages that you get. So the first card that came out is telling you, do not worry, because you are about to take a big risk and you're about to embark on a completely new journey. And it's very exciting. It's very optimistic. The energy that's going to be around you when you take this risk or when you start on this new journey is one of full trust. It feels like an adventure. You're going to be at this point where you're really living in the moment. You're letting go of the past and you're trying something new. It's a new beginning. It's like starting over. I'm kind of getting the feeling that right now you're feeling kind of bored, feeling kind of alone, just feeling a little bit jaded with life. And that happens to me sometimes. Sometimes I just get kind of bored. Sometimes it feels like Groundhog Day, like you're doing the same thing over and over again. So I feel like this energy is gonna build. You're gonna be like, I've had enough of this, and some type of idea is gonna come up. It could just be you travel somewhere. It could just be that you change something, or once again, you're taking some kind of risk. You're going somewhere new. But this is coming, some type of amazing opportunity, and it's going to be very, very good for you. I also see that this is related to some new people coming in your life. So there could be a specific person coming in to offer you some type of opportunity. It could be a friend that says, hey, I'm having a wedding in Italy in a couple months. I'd love you to attend. And so there's that call to adventure. It could be a new job opportunity, or it could be an opportunity you create for yourself, where you decide to just start something completely new. For some people, this could be a love opportunity, okay? So this could be an opportunity to date someone or get to know someone new. I also feel like a group energy here of connecting with soul family or connecting with friends, like the right people are coming in your life. So there is some beautiful energy coming in. Next, what I'm seeing is this message to you to respect yourself. You have some absolutely amazing characteristics, and you are extremely unique. There is only one of you on this planet, and there is a reason that you are here on this planet at this specific time. Sometimes the world can seem chaotic and random, and there is that element to it, but I really believe that each person who's here on this planet plays a role. So you are unique, you are different, you are special, and you have a role to play. Really sink into that for a second. Isn't that incredible? Now, if that's making you feel a little bit pressured, remember that just being yourself authentically, just being yourself and anchoring yourself into your authenticity is enough. This is a card saying that maybe going through life or in your earlier journey, you felt like a little bit of an outcast. And there's an explanation coming out saying, look, you are a very intuitive person. You might have clairvoyant gifts, like you might have psychic intuition or clairvoyance like I do. Maybe you are an empath, so you're very sensitive to energy, and you can connect with people's feelings and the feelings that are around you. Very, very sensitive person. Perhaps you are an automatic writer, so you can write and you love to communicate and you love to express through words. Perhaps you are a natural born leader and you're somebody who is claircognizant, which is a spiritual gift that means that you have the ability to just know things, you have strong convictions, you have leadership qualities. Sometimes when you're a leader, that can, versus being a follower, it's incredible, but it can make you feel like a little bit of an outcast in your earlier journey. Maybe you have strong vision, fantasies, big ideas. Maybe you're a really vivid meditator, or you get these vivid dreams or these hunches or ideas. Basically, if you chose this number, you're very artistic, okay? So your sensitivities, your quirks, allow you to tap into your gifts, allow you to tap into your artistic side. Some of the most incredible artists, take for instance Pablo Picasso, were kind of strange people, and they were doing really unique things with their artwork, but they were celebrated for it. But maybe in their earlier journey, they were teased or no one understood them. So just know that if you're a badass, awesome person, you're probably going to be a little teased when you're younger. People won't understand you. But that's the amazing thing about you, is no matter what, you've always respected yourself and you've always been true to yourself. You didn't conform. You never conformed, and that is your power. And so we see that this vision you have and this ability to not give up on yourself has led you to a point of personal power. I see you as an adult now who is actually very well-rounded, a very attractive person, physically and on the inside, who is able to utilize these gifts in order to give root to desires and goals. So never forget that your desires are the compass that points you in the direction of your life mission and soul purpose. So this is an encouragement for you to create the beautiful life you've always wanted. I feel something that you have going for you right now is that you're a happy person. Doesn't mean you don't get sad or depressed sometimes. We all do. That's very normal, but generally you're a happy person and you know how to be happy and content with where you're at in the moment. That's your power, because sometimes in order to be able to move forward, you have to be happy with where you're at, or you have to master where you're at. So you're always mastering these different levels in your life. You're always going to new places. You're a very adaptable person. And so I just see this beautiful new beginning coming in your life that you're ready for, and that you'll be able to enter into this with confidence, and you won't be alone. There's friendship and there's connection coming for you. So I'm very excited for you. Keep getting out there, slay your life. You are perfect in who you are, and you are valid, and you are worthy, and your job is just to be you and to do that the best way you can. You don't have to compare yourself to anyone. You are beautiful just the way you are and for who you are. So keep going. I hope that this message resonates with you, and I'll see you later. So for those of you guys who choose number 2, the Wild Unknown Tarot, let's go ahead and get to your message to uplift you today. Okay, so we're seeing a lot of reversals here. In fact, every single card is reversed. But I think this is a really positive message. I think this is an energy of things that no longer serve you, that are leaving your life, but are very positive. Okay, so maybe you're at this point in your life where you just feel like, you know what, it's time to clean house. I'm sick of this old energy. And this is a confirmation to you that, guess what? All of these things you don't like are leaving your life, and there's some beautiful new energy coming for you, okay? So if you have been feeling an energy of being stuck, feeling like you're waiting for an opportunity, or feeling like you're waiting for an answer, or for something to come through, or like you keep trying and doors are closing, that is ending, okay? So this is the Hangman reverse, which is actually really positive. It's a message of passage, of being able to get through that door, of this opportunity coming to you, or receiving that light bulb moment of clarity. So clarity is here for you and is on offer for you, and the doors are opening. Nothing is being taken from you. In fact, everything is being given to you. Nothing is being held back from you. Everything is being given to you. It's an energy of blessing. The Chariot, reversed. Feeling like you're running from something. Feeling like you're running away from your true feelings, or you're not able to express your true feelings. Feeling like life and circumstances around you are holding you in a specific place. So it's like the excuses of like, oh, you know, I would do that, but I don't have enough money. Or I would do that, but I don't have the education. Or I would do that, but I don't know the right people. Or I would do that, but I don't live in the right place. Like, all of that is being reversed for you. And so this is changes in your life. It's probably connections with the right people, financial increase, being able to have more freedom with where you go, what you do, the choices, the options that you make. And so that's a really beautiful energy. The Devil reversed. This is usually a card about an energy or a specific person that is like that monkey on your back. So for some people, this can talk about some type of physical pain or injury that's really been hurting you. I used to have problems with my hip because I was like swimming in the pool all the time and teaching swim lessons, and I always bounced the kids on my hip, and that was really holding me back from a lot in life. I was having a hard time like hiking and doing all the things that I loved. And then I was able to leave that job, and just after a year of not doing that job anymore, and yoga and just paying attention to my health, like it completely went away, and I've healed from that and I'm better. And so like that changed my life. That gave me the ability to go on airplanes and to travel and to hike and do all the things that I love, which were really painful for me before. So if you've got some kind of physical pain or even mental, emotional pain, this is you working through that. This is like you getting closer to being able to completely release that and to feel better. Something else that I'm seeing with this is a person. Okay, this could be somebody in your family. I talk to a lot of people where it's like their mother or their father is constantly criticizing them, or they still live with that person and it's just very painful, or maybe family is toxic or addict and it's just this energy of like you can't win with this person. It could be a really difficult boss or a friend that just turned into a frenemy and is just, you're getting drama with this person. So it's like you're distancing yourself from that energy. For some of you guys, you'll be cutting yourself off from that completely, or you're just distancing yourself enough to feel that peace and not feel like that person has such a say over you in your life. So that's reversing, leaving behind old relationships or pain. Absolutely amazing. Then we see going back and forth between times where you feel like your cup is full, you have so much to offer, and then kind of crashing and burning and feeling like you have nothing left to give. So this is a cycle of burnout. I'm feeling like you've been stressed or overworked or feeling burnout from some aspect in your life. And that's reversing. Like, this is about balance, mentally, physically, emotionally, spiritually, coming into balance. I feel like our whole life is always about balance. You know, this whole world is about contrast, up and down, you know, hot and cold, dark and light. This whole world really is about balance. And so it's like you're learning to find your flow and find your balance and not overcommit yourself, feeling more comfortable saying no to things you know are going to deplete you, saying no to anybody who's like an energy vampire, saying no to the things that don't serve you, and feeling confident in that, feeling like you don't have to explain yourself to anyone anymore, letting go of the guilt and the shame, and just, you know, feeling confident to make your choices. So next we see something that's coming into your life. And we see these eggs here. I feel it's like the snake that's shedding its skin, and then there's two metaphors here. Snake that's shedding its skin and, you know, giving birth to something new. And so, yeah, obviously there's this huge change here where like everything, all the negative aspects in your life are reversing. And I feel like this is through choices that you make. You are making really great choices. Trust yourself. Trust your feelings, trust the choices that you're making. Use your logic, couple that with intuition, and keep going. This is just a message. You can trust yourself. You know what is right for you. You're doing a great job and you're on the right path. And this is talking about the legacy of your life. I love this image because this is this tree stump cut in half so you can see how long and how many years this tree lived, because every single ring here is like a year. This is reminding you that there is so much life you have left in you. You've walked a great path so far. You've learned so many things. There's so much opportunity left for you. This is not where your life ends. This is not how your life is always going to be. Picture that you could leave some of these tangles and webs and cords behind, and that you can free yourself. The power is with you. All right, so beautiful new energy coming into your life, and I just feel like you're going through this huge transformation right now, and it's going to be a really beautiful path, so stick with it. All right, I hope that this message resonated with you. Thank you so much for coming to my channel, and I'll see you later. All right. For those of you guys who choose number 3, my Enchanted Tarot, this message will make you feel like a million. We're going to boost your spirits here. I'm just going to be completely open to whatever cards I draw here with the intention that your spirits will be lifted. Ooh, okay, so I really like this message so far. These first 2 cards that came out, I just got this huge download. This message just jumped out at me. So this is the 7 of Hearts, and it has to do with illusions. Sometimes I get this message for people who have like a pipe dream, or who are in love with somebody that like cannot return that energy. So it can talk about illusions and how illusions can trap you sometimes. But seeing this card next to the Justice card has a whole different meaning, okay? So this is talking actually about your dreams that you have, goals that you have, desires that you have. And it's like a couple different things. And some of these things have not come to pass yet. You might have already started on your path towards taking action for a couple of these goals, couple of these dreams, but you're just looking at this path and you're like, never gonna get there. It's like standing at the bottom of this huge staircase, looking all the way up, thinking, how in the world am I gonna climb this whole thing and get all the way up there? And just realizing how exhausting that's gonna be. Some of these dreams you haven't even told anybody about because like you're afraid or you haven't even started on the path. Some of these dreams you've told family members and friends and they like laughed at you, or they just said, oh, keep on dreaming, or they said, why don't you do something more practical, or how is that gonna work out, or how are you gonna make money, or how is this gonna work for you, or you don't have what it takes. You know, sometimes the people that really do care for you the most can say things like that or can shoot down your dreams, because everyone has their own perspective, you know, but whatever is true for someone else is not true for you. Everyone does have their own truth and their own gifts and talents, their own possibilities, their own capabilities. So someone might look at you and think that's not possible for you, because the truth is it's not possible for them, but it could be possible for you, if that makes sense. All right, so whatever you believe you receive, and if you're willing to do the work, if you're willing to keep that momentum going, you can make whatever this is happen. So this is saying justice. Justice will prevail. This is the number 11, has to do with synchronicity or magic or harmony. And so we see that these dreams you have, there is a possibility you're on the path, justice will be served. Whatever energy you put out into this world, you get back. So if you continue to put that energy and that effort out, you're gonna make it happen. You know, if you go, let's say for instance, even in a traditional way, if you go to school and you keep doing the classes and you meet all the requirements and you get good grades, you know, you get that diploma, you get it, you know. If you want to be in a job and work your way up to a promotion, if you do all the things, you keep showing up, you put great energy in, you make good connections with your employer, and you know, you go to the interview, you do your best, you prove that you've done this work, you get the promotion, you know. If you want to be, let's say, a graphic designer, if you get the training, if you develop the portfolio, if you collaborate with people, you do the social media, you continue to do projects, you're always practicing, you're always doing the work, you're meeting people, you're offering your services. Eventually you start to get clients and people start to refer you, and then you have this incredible business where perhaps you're self-employed and you're working for yourself and you have a good clientele. So, you know, the thing that could screw this up is quitting before you start. So maybe that's where you're at right now, where you're just feeling like there's so many obstacles, like I'm in this school and it's just taking forever, or I did it for a couple months but then nothing happened, so I kind of gave up, or I'm afraid to even come out with this. This is just saying, like, don't worry, because anyone who has ever taken the path of following their dreams has experienced fear. So sometimes we're tempted to give up when we experience fear. But I say, if you're experiencing fear, then you're doing it right. If you're experiencing fear about your hopes and dreams, then that means it's worth it. And fear is just your body's natural defense mechanism trying to keep you safe. So this is a defense mechanism that was formed way back in the day, you know, as when we were cave people, to try to keep us safe from taking too many risks so that we could preserve our life. And so it's very natural sometimes when you're going to change something or get out of your comfort zone that you experience fear. But there is a way to combat that, and that is feel the fear and do it anyways. I still have fear all the time, you guys. I had fear today when I was like thinking about doing this reading. I was like, oh, is anybody gonna like it? How's it gonna be? And sometimes you just have to put yourself out on a line and follow your inner conviction when it's telling you it's time to do something or take action. So I think the amazing thing about you is that you do have this ability to push past this fear. Your dreams are worthy and valid. And we see the Magician. You have a very natural capability of alchemy. And alchemy is making the best out of the worst and not using external events, not allowing that to govern your internal condition. Alchemy can even be something that's very physical. Like there's this amazing French brand that takes curtains and turns them into beautiful jackets and tops and fashion wear. And so, that's very resourceful. So you're resourceful. You know how to use a little and turn it into a lot. You can take a penny and turn it into $1. Like you're one of those people. So you have really strong inner wisdom. You're very in touch with your desires. You might already have a lot of knowledge about the law of attraction and be very good at manifesting. I see that you're a very powerful manifester. And it's incredible that you have this ability to dream a big dream for your life. You have a lot of willpower and you have this ability to just make magic in your life. You're very in touch with your desires and you are going to make your mark on the world. That's what's absolutely incredible. So these cards are just saying that you're going to prevail and you're going to triumph against this fear or against anyone that's telling you can't do it or anybody else's opinions. That's just not going to mean anything. As you move forward, you will make yourself known as the Princess of Pentacles, okay? The Princess of Pentacles, it just doesn't have to do with gender. So if you're a guy, if you're a girl, if you're a they, this isn't about gender, but this princess energy is a feminine energy that's talking about someone who's very open and very receptive. That's what makes you powerful, because in order to manifest anything, there's a point where you have to be open to receive. So this is a message telling you your power is your instinct, is your gut, and your ability to transform things. And you are trusting your instincts. You are very helpful. You can be very practical at times. And you are very imaginative. This is also a promise to you that you are going to go far in material accomplishments. New business ideas will always come to you, and you are going to really, really prevail when it comes to like your practical, material, earthly life, okay? You're willing to do the hard work, and you know how to practically apply your knowledge. You're very diligent, and I think that you're very helpful as well. So you have some really great qualities here to work with, and trust these dreams you have. I see a lot of success in your future. So I hope that this message resonates with you. Thank you so much for coming to my channel, and I'll see you later. All right, for those of you guys who choose my angel deck, here is a message for you. We're gonna lift your spirits today. This message will make you feel like a million. Let's see what cards come out for you. Oh my goodness, these are some beautiful messages. Okay, so this is a message that change is coming into your life, a very positive change. I feel that this message has to do with the completion of some type of healing process. So this could be something physical. Perhaps you've had a problem with your ankle or your knee or something like that, and it's just been setting you back and you haven't been able to go out and go on walks a lot. You've been having to spend a lot of time inside just trying to heal your body. So it could be something physical. You've just been waiting on it to finally get that message from your doctor that you're good to go. I feel like that's coming soon. Like a doctor's appointment will go well, or you'll get the message that you're finally healed or something. This could be emotional healing. This could be from some type of trauma that happened, or just healing from childhood. You know, sometimes in life we get to this point where we start to feel safe enough for the past to come up. So you could be going on in life, everything's great, and like you get a new house and a new job and you move somewhere. All of a sudden you start getting these memories or these flashbacks, or just remembering things that have happened in your past. And that happens sometimes. Everything's great, and then, you know, when our mind or our body finally feels safe enough to release old memories or old things that have happened to us that have just been kind of filed away, it'll come out. I've talked to a lot of clients who are starting to remember things that happened in the past, or realizing they were abused by someone, or, you know, it's really awful. And I always recommend that those people seek out a professional licensed counselor or therapist. So it could be maybe you've been talking to a therapist, maybe you've been doing this healing, you've kind of started a new lifestyle for yourself, and there's this point where you do kind of enter into acceptance. And acceptance means that you're not trying to change what happened to you. However, you no longer carry that weight on your shoulders anymore. You don't define yourself by it. You're able to live a happy life. Maybe sometimes you still got to do healing techniques, or you still need to talk to the therapist sometimes. But you're at this point where you feel like you can kind of move on with life and not allow yourself to be defined by that. It's not what you're thinking about all the time. You're not crying all the time still, or upset about it. You're able to have healthy relationships. You're able to feel gratitude. You feel grounded. You can be in the present moment. You feel safe and secure again. And so I see that for a lot of people, that this healing process is going to complete, whether it's physical or emotional or mental. And this is communication, feeling safe or confident to connect with people again and to form healthy relationships. Or maybe for those of you guys who were injured, being able to attend gatherings or do things that are like physical, going on walks and stuff with friends. And then I see this connection to your purpose. Even though this healing process has been kind of crazy and just intense at times, there's a part of it that has connected you with your purpose. And I'm just smiling right now because I'm realizing a healing journey that I went through guided me to tarot. And now here I am. A huge part of my purpose is connecting with you guys and sharing these messages. So sometimes these healing processes really can connect us with our purpose, or help us to slow down a little bit, to really think about what's important for us. And it gives us the great time for self-reflection. And we all go through these periods at times. So this is a beautiful change. You're growing through this, and you're just getting validation that you're on the right path, that you're not stuck on your path, that it's not going to be like this forever, that you're going to move through this, and you're going to take these beautiful lessons and blessings and apply them to your life. And you're being reassured that you're not being punished through this, because sometimes it really feels like you're being punished when you're like going through something rough, and it can be very painful, you know? Healing is revealing the truth that you're already healed, you're already whole, you're already complete. So you learn to embrace that truth. You learn to embrace yourself, and you learn to make it something that you can take forward in a positive way. And so we see motivation. You're getting motivated. There's some type of elixir that you've gained in this process. There's an idea you come out on the other side with. There's some kind of blessing on the other side with this that motivates you to continue forward. So you're just being reassured to keep going and to be open for this positive change that will provide growth for you. So I hope that this message resonates with you. Thank you so much for coming to my channel. I want to thank you guys so much for your support. Let me know what you think about this reading in the comments below. If you're new here, definitely subscribe. I always have new pick a card readings and messages coming to the channel almost every day, and I will see you guys later. Peace out.